Rumbu Sacks Nigeria Limited is a famous woven sacks and mat manufacturing company in Nigeria and also a long-standing customer of BOI over the past 8 years. Promoted by Alhaji Ibrahim Salisu Buhari, the Kano State-based company is also a BOI Hall of Famer. He told us how he started his business with just 2,000 naira only.
My dad gave me my first capital then of 2,000 naira. Which I thank God has turned to what we are today. Most of the businesses we were doing before were mostly contracts and things like that. And believe me, when you get into that, at the time you get fed up due to the nature of how you pursue contracts. You want your independence. And we were thinking of what to do here. And then I think 1998 or 1999, we decided to start with sacks actually. We bought 12 machines and we started. So immediately I left office from politics, I came straight here. Already the machines were down. And believe me, I just came to visit to see what they were doing here. And I fell in love with what I saw. And that's how we really started, you know. But mostly is for us to have our independence, you know, for us to be self-sufficient, you know. I've done contracts, you know, but really I prefer what I'm doing now. I'm happier.
He narrated the spate of challenges the business faced at inception and how he navigated them through sheer doggedness.
We've had bad times in the factory, but I think we were able to overcome all those challenges, you know. Like there was a time, 2003 or 4, when they had some of this violence in Kano that time. So a lot of our staff were not from this part of the country, you know, so a lot of them were jittery. We had to close the factory for about a week or 2 weeks. You know, I think that was one of our lowest points, really, since we started. And then there was also a time that the refinery or the petrochemical plant then, LMA, that we were 100% relying on to supply us with our raw material, shut down. So we also had to close the factory for some time because we had to make arrangements to import the PP, and that takes like three months. So we had to cut down to skeletal services. Apart from that, I think these are the major challenges we've had during this our 15 years, you know. But I think each difficulty we get and we pass it, we get stronger.
He could not hide his joy for the support gotten from the Bank of Industry.
We don't know how to appreciate what the bank has done to us, really. The bank has really helped us when it comes, especially funding our plant and machinery. The bank has always been there. If we send in our request, they come, we discuss with them, they do the paperwork, we explain everything to them, and so far so good, you know. We've had a very mutual relationship with them. I think so far we've enjoyed about 6 facilities with them, which we have fully paid back. I think now we're on the 7th one, which will help us finish this expansion we are on now. If we are not performing, they wouldn't even have invited us into the Hall of Fame. So we also thank the bank for that recognition.
He said the assistance he has been receiving from BOI has not only helped in expanding his business, there's also an upsurge in the number of the workforce.
I think we started either 30 of us or 30 something when we had the 12 machines. Today, we are just slightly shy of 1,000 people. By the time we finish our expansion, we'll be heading to about 2,000.
On his source of raw materials, he has this to say.
Now, about 70% of our raw material is imported. We get 30% still from LMA Indoor. Now they are called Indorama. We get from them. But really 70% we import. And sometimes we even get from Chad. Very funny, even not for this security issues that is happening in the northeast. We will have gotten a good stream of our raw material from Chad. And funny enough, that's where most of our goods also go to. In fact, at the time, we were almost doing like trade by barter with them. We give them our product and they give us the raw material from there.
The two companies, Amasco International Limited and Rumbu Sachs, expressed their appreciation to BOI for honoring them with the bank's Hall of Fame award.
No, actually, when I got the first information about it, to be honest, I was happy. You know, not happy that, okay, at least, you know, I haven't wasted 15 years of my life here for nothing. You know, at least even a third party has been able to recognize what we've been doing here in terms of giving back to society, in terms of employment, in terms of a lot of other things. So I mean, personally to me, it means a lot, really. You know, based on my history, you know, okay, that you are doing something, at least that a third party will look at it and say, yes, this guy is doing something well here. I think it says a lot.
I cannot believe it. I cannot even believe what it means until the day we are inducted. After the induction, now I started seeing the effects. First of all, when we were inducted in the Hall of Fame, at that instant, I feel very, very happy. I feel very, very happy. And it gives me courage. It has really encouraged us to do more planning and also to expand more.
The two BOI Hall of Famers also gave useful tips on how to be a successful entrepreneur.
Whatever you do in life, is that you must have passion for it. If you don't have passion, then you will not succeed, really, you know. And I tell a lot of people, today, had I been, I was in another business, whatever it is, you know, I will have made sure, first of all, I won't even enter it if I don't like it. You know, and whatever it is, I will make sure I'm good at it. There's also risk, to be honest. You know, sometimes you follow your passion and it might not work out. Then your ability and capacity to rise after that fall, I think that's what determines who is who.